Hello, welcome to No Inches DIY. We are working on our TV stand project today. Now, on the previous day, I put these bow ties or butterflies in. Then later I realised it's not my own idea, that comes from George Nakashima, famous woodworker. Now when I was doing the bow ties, I broke the latch off the safety off my Makita power saw. Hit me in the comments if you know where you can get a new safety guard for your Makita power saws. Probably can't, probably a throwaway job. So I've got my 2 sets of bow ties in. I've sanded up, I've puttied up all the cracks and gaps. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use some of these ply scraps. I'm going to laminate them onto these timbers to make some sides. So I'll probably have 2 pieces of this laminated onto that because I want that same ply, jarrah and black or silver aesthetic through my whole room. So I've got a black TV, ply, jarrah, and the silver will come from the wire ropes that this hangs from the ceiling on. So I'm going to use up all these bits of offcut and I'm just going to laminate them onto pieces of this, and these are going to form the sides, and then big stainless steel bugle screws will link them all together. So 2 layers of ply, piece of this, 2 more layers of ply on top. And I'll laminate that all together, ready for sanding at a later date. So that's my goal for today, an achievable goal, a smart goal. Very ordinary cut. This piece of wood was under quite a bit of pressure. When I started to cut it, it started to flatten out. So there's a big cup in it. You see when they're quite a big cup. Can I even use it? My idea was to have 2 pieces on each. That'll give me plenty to sand off. Okay, so I've just got all my clamps out. I've found I've only just got enough to do 2 on each. So I might do it in 2 stages and I'll go my 4 big clamps on each one. Just want to get plenty of pressure on there because I will be sanding this while it's glued up. Once it's in the structure, it'll have the big bugies holding it down, but until that time, I don't want to take the risk. Hello, welcome to No Inches DIY. These are going to be the side pieces for my hanging TV unit. I've laminated these bits of ply to the edge. I just need to trim them up. So alright, I've taken a fair bit of material off there. Alright, I've just got to trim this where it's hanging out too far. So I've just put a piece of wood there for alignment. People, I'm suitably refreshed after a melted cheese sandwich. So what I'm going to do is tune these corners up where I could get the sander in, and then I'm just going to give it a go with a, say, a 120 grit sandpaper. Then it'll be time for painting. Here we are in the lounge room. I've just put it on bricks just to get a feel for how it looks. I've put in the bugle screws. Wasn't easy because I snapped a few screws off. Alright, here's the stand with a little miniature TV on it. I do hope to buy a bigger TV at a later stage. I might have to get my electrician in to move these points to directly behind it, and then I decide whether I do a floating shelf bracket or whether I hang them from wire ropes up to the ceiling. I'm leaning towards wire ropes, but I might have a change of mind. One never knows.